Welcome to my YouTube channel. Yeah, so this is just a Minecraft gameplay, and then I'm doing a voiceover because I finally had to do it because I freaking lost my journal today. I went to the library by taking the bus, and I guess my little tiny composition book fell out of my pocket, and I didn't write that much in it because it was new, but still, like, I had like rants about the church and stuff in there, and how we should be focusing on blessings over burdens, and just shit about how to get through my mental health, and like little notes to myself or whatever. So it's just strange that now any stranger can pick that up and read that about me. Anyway, I have not made a video in a while because it's been a rough couple of weeks and months and life. But it's good right now, and I think it is an appropriate time to just yap, cause what the fuck else am I not gonna do? I don't know. In Minecraft right now, this is my storage house. It's in the shape of a chest, and I will be going on a mining trip for coal and iron. You'll see eventually. With Minecraft, I've been playing on cheats because it's just funner that way. I don't care if that's not a word. The English language is evolving, and we can make whatever words we want because all human words are made up anyway. But yeah, I'm on cheats. I got keep inventory. I got like a shit ton of effects on me so that I don't die, and I can hit mobs with one hit and kill them, and it's just so amazing. And you know what, it makes me feel powerful, because if I feel out of control in my life, I reach like the deepest depressions, and it's not so fun. But like in this game where I can just build anything I want and freaking enchant anything I want without having to make a whole like slave chattel of villagers, I think it's a very efficient way of getting my mind off things and playing how I want to play. It also pisses me off that GTA 5 took off developer mode, or like God mode, on their Xbox, because I used to play GTA on Xbox and go in God mode and then freaking get like explosive melee, so that whenever I'd punch pedestrians, they'd explode. Like, that's just so satisfying, and I want to find that again, but I don't think I can download GTA on my laptop because I don't have enough storage, and I'm just scared of the environment of GTA in general, and I don't know if getting it on PC would be a very good idea. So I just play this block game instead and make it as fun as possible for myself. And what actually pisses me off though, like I like survival mode and like getting accomplishments, and so this used to be a survival world, and I can get achievements, but then because I had a mod activated, I think it just took out all of my accomplishments. So then I was like, frick it, I'll just do it however I want. I even put haste so that I can just break blocks easily. like, it definitely takes away the slow, hard work process of mining, especially the way that I freaking just teleported to a random coordinate, and I remember my coordinates of home to go back, but like, I can just explore faster, and I think it makes sense now that I've been recently diagnosed with ADHD. So I'm like, I can just do whatever I want without the pressure of doing it correctly. Cause, dude, I just can't care anymore, or I don't want to care because it's just taking so much out of me. But yeah, I really don't know what else to talk about. This is a yap sesh. I have to be as authentic as possible. We can just enjoy the sounds of water and collecting XP. That's fun too. I really need to get boots with striding on them because wading through the water is so exhausting. And here I'm collecting copper because eventually I want to make the Statue of Liberty, but maybe not the Statue of Liberty, like a statue of Jandal, which is my little character in the top left corner. I think that'll be very pretty and just amazing. There was a YouTuber I came across that recommended to just have a forever world, and I think this is the forever world I'm trying to make. There's Racket outside in the hallway. Okay, where was I? It's making the Statue of Liberty. In the meantime, I have to get all of this coal so that I can smelt all this copper I need to be collecting. I lost my train of thought, bro. These are all my cheats. Mob griefing, bro, I freaking hate creepers. They mess up my build, so then I just put no mob griefing. And then I put my tick speed at 500 so that if I break down a tree, like all of the leaves fall down immediately. And if I'm farming, I could plant something and it just grows immediately. I don't have to wait. People say patience is a virtue, but this is a freaking game where I'm supposed to like be blowing off steam from how limited my reality is, so I don't think I have to wait if I can change it for myself. Okay, I remember my train of thought now. This is my forever world because my old forever world on my other computer that I pirated too much material or media on, it slowed down, and I built a mansion in there, and it was entirely achievements. So I did have my I had village slavery under my house. I locked them in rooms and I made sure that they gave me the enchantments I wanted. And so I got all my diamond tools like hella decked out with mending and everything you absolutely need to be a natural made god in Minecraft. But then because the computer was so slow, I didn't have access to it anymore, so, and I forgot to back up the world, so it's just gone forever, which kind of like my journal is gone forever if I can't find it when going back, which I don't think I'll go back anytime soon. I'll take the bus because I only had to pay $40 a quarter at my school for free bus pass, and a tank is like $40 for me, and that's if I'm lucky. So I save gas, and I I'm forced to get out of the house and get physical activity, and there's so much coal underwater. It's so amazing, but like I hate feeling so slow and having to like to get up and get the coal. It's pretty sad, but like my battery is running low on my computer. I mean, everything's a process. If I didn't have to do the work of mining all this coal and collecting it, I could have just gone in creative mode, you know? Do not take any actions during recording. Okay. It was cool, I found a mine shaft. I'm on hard mode right now. So, these mobs are relentless, but they are no match for my amazing axe, and I can hit them in one hit. Also, this texture pack is called Mizuno Crack. It is so adorable. I first found it for Java, but then I was so glad to have found it for Bedrock. I think I had to pay a little bit, but it's totally worth it because it's so adorable. I have not played vanilla Minecraft in a while. Like, the mobs are so cool. The zombies are cuter. The freaking skeletons are annoying as always. But I think the armor, I think eventually I'll put on a helmet and you can see how cute the armor is. But yeah. Also, I've been playing Bedrock over Java because coding, or not coding, what do you call them? Commands. Yeah, commands are easier to type out on Bedrock. It's easier to play multiplayer on Bedrock. I just feel like I have a smoother experience. And this music is so good. We're gonna let it play. Also notice how I have night vision. Just like ultimate cheats, bro, but like, come on, it's just fun. I get my resources, I do my work I need to do, and then I can do my creative projects later. And especially with how much of like a mindless thing it is to go mining, I think it was like the perfect opportunity to make a voiceover and make the first video I haven't made in a while. It's so irritating though, cause like being in hard mode, the mobs still hit the shit out of me. But I get a lot of loot. I think just from that one slime cube. Did I get 43 pieces of slime balls? Oh my god! I need to make a giant trampoline with all these slime. I found a slime chunk with the slime chunk finder online, and then I've just trapped some slime in there, and then I want to kill them all to get stuff to make a trampoline. I think that'll be fun. And I'm collecting all these rails so that I can make a roller coaster around all my builds in this forever world. My sister and her best friend are going through some high school shenanigans, prank calls. I think that's a staple of friendship. I think God put me in this predicament of the spider webs to balance out how many cheats I've been taking and shortcuts. And now I'm truly struggling. I can't find my shears because I don't have shears, and I just have to sit and struggle with the webs. Even against my goated pickaxe, it is no match. By the way, this is my attempt at poetry. I hope y'all like it. Speaking of poetry, it's like literally a line I wrote in my journal that I lost today. I was observing trees rustling and the sound of them and how it sounds like whatever that tin fan instrument is that people use on drums to make that sound of like the rustling leaves. It's usually played in jazz. I know really nothing about the technicality of music, but I can recognize the sound, and that's what the leaves sounded like today. And I was just crazy imagining how sound is energy, and the energy from the wind was making that sound of the leaves hitting against each other. And it was pleasant. And I wrote in my journal, it is a good day to be alive, to hear the crescendo of the leaves played by the wind. Like, what type of fancy English shit is that? Anyway, I gas myself up too much because who the hell else will, you know? Also, my character is so adorable. When I grow old, I want to have that exact fit. I want the bear claw, the bear paw, yeah, bear paw boots. I think those would be so epic. I've been wanting to try out barefoot shoes because I love my Crocs and I love how free my toes get to be. My toes have definitely been deformed by all the shoes I'm wearing. It is very depressing. And I think about how the Chinese used to bind their feet, and maybe it's that 1/8 of Chinese in me that makes my feet so susceptible to binding, because like literally my pinky toe curls in and my pinky toe nail is like almost non-existent, and I think I'm gonna blame shoes on that. Shoes are like oppressive or something. I'm just kidding. They protect our feet, which is like a smart thing that evolution has come up with to make ourselves capable of walking anywhere, especially in this summer. I'm gonna be taking the bus and walking around everywhere. Bro, look at that freaking knockback. I wish I could turn off the knockback. It's so ridiculous. I don't know why the zombies can hit me so freaking far. And my attempt at like hitting all the mobs is like pretty bad because they hit me first, always. But whatever. I'm having fun looting this mineshaft. These new updates in Minecraft are pretty insane. Like, I can't believe they made this whole cavern. It's not a ravine. If I look up, I don't think I'll have like the sky showing down. But they have this huge cave and it's just like randomly generated. I think that's so insane. It makes me wonder how many more years it'll take for games to randomly render a world. And then it makes me think about simulations. 'Cause like our mountains and caves and natural monuments were they randomly generated? I forgot what it was called. Inevitable something. What was it? An inevitable consequence means that it is destined, and so that removes the the concept of free will. I don't even know how I went from randomly generated worlds to the concept of free will, but this is just an example of how everywhere my mind goes. I'm saying a whole lot of nothing. But this is how my journals are. I just want to write for the sake of writing and finishing a book. Because eventually when I die, I want to have someone upload all my journals. And it can just be part of history. Anthropologists can look at it and see the state of a 19-year-old's mind. But I've been writing since like 2023 pretty consistently, because I stumbled across a fountain pen addiction, which it reminds me of like the whole Hydro Flask Stanley Cup thing, where people are like, oh, you're saving money, you're saving the planet by getting these reusable items such as fountain pens. But the fact that I bought like 10 fountain pens that year, and I've been like steadily collecting more, I don't really think I'm saving the world, and it's just a byproduct of American consumerism. But writing is genuinely fun, and I love the experience of writing with fountain pens and trying my different inks. I actually haven't bought different inks because one bottle takes like 3 years to complete. It's insane. I think it's only 2 ounces of ink. It took me 3 years to complete it. Pretty gnarly. But it's a much easier experience to write with than, say, ballpoint pens. With ballpoint pens, you have to press down so hard and my wrist begins to ache. But with fountain pens and a good fountain pen, you don't have to use much pressure. It just looks nicer. I feel all fancy. I have wanted to try dip pens, like the ones with the feathers, but dipping the pen constantly kind of irritates me, and the lines are too inconsistent for me to enjoy. But with fountain pens, you have this cartridge, and all you have to do is like refill it, maybe like once in 2 weeks or once a month, unless you're like writing for a whole straight 8 hours. Then yeah, it's so crazy to me. I remember only a few years ago when I'd be mining, I only got like 4 emeralds in like 3 months of playing in a world. And I never understood how people made emerald beacons until like I got into like one of my 2-week phases where I'm watching Minecraft videos while playing Minecraft and like learning all the secrets and shortcuts, and how you can get emeralds from villagers pretty easily. Just like mining them naturally is tough because they're hard to come by. Just completely random. I have nothing of value to say. Well, I wouldn't say that. Like, maybe if you're watching this video and just hearing the random thoughts of another human, maybe it's better than completely rotting your brain. Is this a conversation? Probably. One-sided conversation? I don't know, I used to yap and play Minecraft while on call with people. I've only really been on call with my wife recently though. It's kind of added to the isolation. I miss expressing myself though. I'm living with my mom now, and where I used to live with my grandma, there was a giant mirror, and I used to have like monthly dance sessions, cause I can just like see myself, put some lights on, play some music, and just like move, cause like movement is medicine. Like I genuinely feel better listening to good funky music and dancing, or doing clown makeup, or just talking to myself in a mirror. Over here, I don't have wall space to put up a mirror. So I just have my mirror in the corner and I barely talk to myself anymore. I've kind of lost who I am too. And so I think if I go back to making videos where there'd just be me playing Minecraft and talking, it'll be good for me. And I do have a friend that just watches these videos just to hear me like a podcast. And so that's nice to know that what I have to say provides some sort of value to somebody. But even if that wasn't the case, it's still fun leaving a mark of myself and my existence on this world, because if I'm just stuck in my room all the time, I really don't feel like I exist at all. It really makes no difference. I used to leave a pretty bad online footprint. I used to make thirst traps in the 10th grade, which honestly they attracted my wife, so she got trapped. But I've since deleted that account, and now I have this channel. And I have another channel where in the 6th grade and middle school I posted my art and my speed arts. And honestly, I'm just gonna be posting absolutely anything on this stuff. Also, if you don't want to listen to me if I make future gameplay videos, you can just totally mute me and then just watch how much of a big cheater I am. This is my first time in one of these caves. I was trying to attract the monster. I don't even know how it works, but it looks mesmerizing. Oh my god. Blah, blah, blah. Mesmerizing. I wonder how it looks like in vanilla Minecraft. This tentacle shit is so weird though. I wonder what it looks like with no night vision on. Looking for more diamonds. I couldn't really find any. But it is really satisfying how easily you can just get through that stupid rock. Now I'm back home.